Hello guys, Zanitor here, and welcome back to Skylines Parklife, where we are, I don't know what we're doing this episode, actually. I forgot what I said I was going to do. I just recorded yesterday, but I've already forgotten. Apologies for that. We're going to fix this traffic. I think that's going to be the main thing. And then we'll focus on whatever else comes up, and we'll try to build some more parks, obviously, like throughout this area and stuff. We'll probably take out some of this housing or whatever it may be to make parks. Sort of in the middle, but we'll get there when we get there. Oh, had to take a little break. I've got a bit of I just had curry, and it was a bit spicy, and it's not setting well with me. So if I'm burping, I'm gonna pause like that because I just did it again. So just beware. There may be some pauses. But yeah, it keeps happening, especially when I talk, because it makes it worse. But yeah, welcome back. I said I was also going to try to connect this up somehow like that, which I will try to do. But I hope you guys have been well. I have been pretty well myself. I'm going to go ahead and make sure we got some good coverage here, I guess. I've been pretty well myself. I've been keeping myself busy with all these videos and stuff I've been doing, and I've been having a lot of fun with it. And I'm actually recording 2 videos today because I'm not going to be home tomorrow. I'm going to get these live, or set and scheduled tonight on the, let's see, episode 5 just went out. It is currently May 22nd. So I'll be back on Thursday, but I'm just going away to go visit my parents for the day, which is about 2 hours away. So I got to do that, and then I'll be coming back and doing more of this, but just going to have City Skylines videos for while I'm gone. Nothing else, because I'm not really going to focus on having too much done. So this needs more entertainment level to level up. So maybe we could do that as well. But yeah, I'm not focusing too much on that, just because, I think as long as I get this done, I'll be pretty content. So we need more things, which is fine, because we can add them sort of out through this way. That would be nice if it fit inside of it, but not quite. There we go, climbing frame. So we can add that down somewhere. Maybe right here. That'd be pretty cool. And maybe within here as well. There we go. And just to make some of these other places happy and content, we're also going to go ahead and build them some regular parks, which obviously a good place to start is with the dog park, because I think each area needs one. Because, gotta have a place to walk your doggies. And everyone's got them. So we can have a place there, which will do a good bit of coverage. We could do maybe the botanical gardens here. I believe that's what it's called. Maybe right off this walking path would be nice, actually. So something like that. And that's pretty good. So we're having some I don't know if it's health issues or crematorium availability is our issue here, which is fine. We'll pop one down in here, so we have a place for this to be taken care of. There we go. We'll pop it down there. We don't really have one over here other than just a cemetery, and that's a bit lacking, obviously. So maybe we can just pop one in here. Over here is okay. We should put one, in here. Which, where better than beside the university? It looks like we need... Okay, so we're not great for police, actually. I think across from the university would probably be ideal. And I can go and break that fence, because I'm not too bothered. And yeah, our fire availability is pretty much bad everywhere, because I forget about it, to be honest. There, pop one in there, too. There we go. That's probably not going to be connected to anything, though. Maybe it is. Yeah, it seems like it's alright. But, so this is emptying. That's kind of what we're just going on right now, slowly trying to process everything that we have. Alright. So that's fine. I guess that's why this might be, certain areas are getting a bit of a garbage pile up. It's just the fact that I kind of have, I think they're a little too far distant from where it actually needs to be. So what I might do here, I might come off here a little bit with maybe one of these. And then this can be a sort of future road anyways. So maybe like this. It'll come up over the train tracks, on down, and come around. This isn't the bike path. I just realized. There we go. And then maybe come around like so. And then this can just become the like a little outside-y path of maybe some more offices and business and stuff like that. And this might actually be a place that I could get this connected to and have little off branches. Who knows? But yeah, this will be some sort of a maybe a center over here. Just because I think it's necessary for the area at this point. They seem to be having some issues, so hopefully that'll help a little bit. Even though it's kind of out of the way, but I think it's just needed right now. I just got a missed phone call, but it's fine. Don't know the number, so we're good. So there we go. That should start helping that area. I'm gonna guess that that's pretty good coverage. Obviously, a lot of the areas were kind of lacking. Over here's, yeah, everything's pretty good now. Okay, we're fine. I think we've caught back up where we need to be with that. I love all the cars still here. So that's fine, and like I said, this can become like, because I want to do the cargo hub and like the people coming into the town and everything from the train station, because tourists can come in on this and it'd be quite a good thing, I think. So that'll be what that ends up becoming, is the words that I'm trying to spit out very slowly. So I'm going to delete this, and I think the other one is already deleted, luckily. And I don't know if you necessarily need the fence. I don't think anyone like tries to, I guess, break into it or anything. I'll put one up after I'm done. But for now, I just want to make some more accessibility or accessible options here. So let's mess this up doing something like this, and then coming up to here, and maybe that'll break up just a wee bit of the traffic, make life a little bit smoother. Could very well work. Some people might try to start going that way instead. I do question if maybe, you know, a roundabout would be more ideal here. But we'll see. We'll see how it all pans out. One thing I can do, because I just realized there are people walking this way, is I could go ahead and pop up one of these as well. Like another way to cross so they don't have to cross the road. That should help a little bit. But we'll see if that lightens up any. Oops, sorry. We'll see if that lightens up any and manages to help. I think a lot of it is just, yeah, it's an intersection after intersection, and those are never ideal. Not that close, especially for something like this. And another thing that I very well could do is, because I feel like this is not the best, because it's just the one way in. I feel like that's probably not helping. And everyone, I mean, all these people are pretty much going straight. It's like there's definitely more going right now, which is good. So it's definitely broken it up a little bit. It's not half as backed up as it was actually, so I'm pretty okay with it. This bit's getting a bit backed up. So maybe this is just the issue now. Maybe I should just elongate this some. Which it's actually looking okay to me. So that's good. Which really, if I could turn, I think I can turn lights off. I don't see them needed on this side too much unless people were trying to go this way actually. That's a good point. I don't know. I mean, I could just rebuild, you know, have something a bit better, have a roundabout maybe. Don't know. Cause yeah, it's sort of, it's a lot better than it was. There's definitely people stopping, but it's not like backing up terribly. Everyone yeah, trying to get into that lane. I wonder if this would be better. Why are you going into that lane? You could help people so much. People are crossing there, which is slowing it down. Which obviously my solvent to that is to go ahead and build paths that go over it, which I'm trying to delete this. It's just a little bit finicky if you're zoomed out. There we go. And then let's build a crosswalk over. We'll see if maybe that does a bit of something as well. I mean, I don't think it's really a necessity. It's just kind of something nice to have. Oh. There's a bit of an issue here, but I can work around that by doing that. And then I could, just to make sure it won't become a problem, I can move it out slightly. There we go. Back to this bad boy. And we'll kind of follow it, go across, tidy it up ever so slightly. And then of course it wants to try to clip to everything possible. Okay, there we go. That should be about right. Yes. There we go. So there's that, and we can go ahead and make a crosswalk here as well. Just an easy way to get across, and then same... Oh no, I've already done it there, so that's fine. And we'll just fix that. So it's a little straighter. So they should hopefully be more inclined to not... Oh wait, of course they'll take the bicycle lane. That makes sense. I was like, why are they not taking it? That makes more sense. So yeah, pedestrians are taking it over doing that, which is great. Which might help the traffic situation just that little bit more. So there we go. I think that's better, and I think that should work for what we're trying to do for now. So all this is good, all that looks okay. One thing I could do, it might actually just help traffic-wise here. Just connect that bit. Just a little way to get in. It might sort of help some people be able to do what they're wanting to do. Yeah, I can do something like that, put an office in there and take that away. So it'll build nice and tall and kind of look nice. And tall. But there we go. Yeah, that's already being used like so much, so that's great. That's what we want. And there's a police issue there, but it looks like it was solved pretty quickly. Yeah, I mean, everywhere has good coverage with the police, of what I can tell, than over here, which... maybe we can put like a little police station here. It wouldn't be a miss. And then obviously here we could use probably a big boy one. Just to cover the area. Kind of forget about this area, in brutal honesty. So what was this one here? Like, what can we progress on this? Or is 4-star the biggest? Okay, so just need more entertainment again, so we could just keep adding more to it. I think it's, yeah, the money is always there right now for it, so we might as well just keep adding some more. Yeah, so it adds plenty of entertainment. Oh wow, this adds loads, so we'll put that in. Let's try to find a nice place for it that won't destroy a path, of course, or houses, if you know, preferably. I think right there is pretty good. So there we go, trampoline park. I think that's the last thing. Yep, the park to rule all parks. I just got the achievement for that. And we can pop in the trampolines there. And that should be good for now. You know, we'll come in, we'll try to make this all nice with a bunch of little things here and there, but for now this is pretty good. I love that you can actually see I'm playing chess, which is awesome. Okay, so the climbing park and climbing frame rather is being used. And the trampoline park, yep, people are bouncing, just like Chirpy there. That's awesome. Okay, there we go, we got that going. Is that a dead person or a sick person? A dead person, okay. Is our coverage okay? It's pretty bad down here, actually. So let's go ahead and we'll pop in a medical center there. For this tram line, I will do this over with, I'll upgrade with this, whatchamacallit, the bicycle lane ones. There we go. Couldn't think of the word. I'm not very bright today. So there we are. That's pretty good. This could be a nice little park now if I wanted, but it could also just be something maybe fancy because there is a bus stop there, and I feel like that'll, you know, get some people in. So let's see. All these make noise, don't they? Like quite a bit. Yeah, they do. But I could transform this. I could make this less residential and, you know, make it more of a, like around it all be offices sort of thing and all that. I think that's what I'm going to do. I know that, yeah, they're not going to like it because of the noise. That's fine. But let's go ahead and we're going to take away a bit on this area. I'm going to pause it while I do it. I think all of this will be dezoned. Why don't I just use the square tool because it's an actual square. And let's district it. There we go, I can speak. And we'll make it something fun, maybe. Just like a little sector. It's called High Park, which is kind of funny. Let's see. None of these things, of course. We don't really need... Well, organic and local produce could be fun. So maybe something like a little bit funky. Maybe leisure. Causes noise pollution, though. This causes noise pollution as well, which you don't really want near all that. We could have IT cluster. Maybe a bit of IT, and then maybe a bit of the old organic and local produce. And then we won't have any residential in it. We'll just make this purely... We'll make like half of this, or well, more than half IT. And then the rest of this can become high density commercial zonage, and that'll quickly sort itself out. They're going to build as fast as it tears down pretty much here because it's in such demand for both, luckily. We lose a bit of population, but I don't think it's going to hurt because it'll probably help us in the end. And we lose power for just a moment, but that'll only be gone for a second, I think. Hopefully. Oh, it's this bit that's missing. I could just put in some offices there. That'll be fine, I think. So we can do that, and that should fill up quickly, I hope. Maybe. Maybe I can put a park in there. When in doubt, just put a park in. I'm saying that. But this... Nearly. I was going to say that'd be pretty nice. Could have like a... beach volleyball court, a riding stable. Skate park could be kind of fun. Something kind of different. There we go. I've really been deciding if I want to put flood walls in here or if I'll just make it look really awkward, like I did last time. Not really sure how it would look, but I guess, you know, I could always try and just see what it looks like. If I don't like it, I can take it away. Oh wow, there's a lot more like vegetation you can put down. Oh, it's actually called vegetation. That's fun. I mean, it is tempting, or I could just put a key in. They probably look a little bit better. I'm not sure what these. So that's the flood wall. The key is basically the same deal, isn't it? I wish it would go, you know, with this line just a little bit better, but I guess that's more on me. I just became the key king, which is pretty cool. So maybe a bit like there, up under here. Let's say here. There we go. I really like how that makes that look, actually. So I think that was a good choice. We could probably reposition these at some point to make that better. I don't know if that works, but that's fun. Wouldn't hurt to have this here, really, would it? I feel like it makes it a little bit more tidy. There we go. I can get up under there. I'll just build up to this bridge for the meantime. There we go. That actually turned out a lot smoother than I thought it would. So I'm pretty content with that. It's like a little bit sticking out there, but I think that's just pretty par for the course right now. And this actually became more of a buildable area because of that, which is funny. Excuse me. Throat's a little bit dry. I do have water, but I'll wait a moment. So this is going a lot better, this traffic. Didn't really have to do that much to fix it, which is nice. I kind of expected like a complete overhaul, but I think it's going to work for the meantime, at least for us, which is really good. So everyone seems to be happy here. Everyone seems to be happy here, which is good. This is all fine minus this. Obviously, this needs more workers, I'm guessing. Not enough educated workers, okay. We probably could use a bit more education, honestly. So maybe we could like, pop in a school here. University could probably be done on this side as well. I won't bother about making it as pretty, but... well, I didn't even make the other one pretty, honestly. But there covers a lot of area, which is great. So, yeah, I'm happy with that. I'm happy with the city thus far. Like, it's a bit funky. There's a weird layout to it, but... I don't know. I don't think it's that bad. I think I could have done a lot worse with it. And I know we have a lot of demand for this, so what I might do is come out of here and build all through here and make this like a new little spot. Maybe connect it up to this as a way out as well and in. Which I might as well just start building it in reality. So come out like here. We'll get pretty close to these, and because we don't have to worry about sound so much with them, it makes life kind of easier. That's weird how that goes under. But I was just thinking maybe something like there should be okay. I know that's probably going to back up slightly, but we'll see. It's not the best angle either, but I could actually sort of contort it and make it how I want it to be. There we go. That sort of works the trick a little bit better. And then we can come in with this, take this away. And, yeah, sort of just build off of here. We'll go up to... we'll go around this bit. Like so. And then we can come in and just mess it up somehow like that. Because it wants to over straighten everything. Kind of just messing with it a bit here. I don't really want to... didn't really want to do that, but I think that's just going to have to be how it is. Okay, I'll keep the power lines there for now. Because I think they're in a... well, they're kind of just needed. So something like that. I know they're not happy about it, but they're just going to have to deal with it. Then we can come in like this. Maybe like a little one here. And I realized, yeah, I'm doing the straight roads again. But like I said, I kind of liked how they looked. I think they keep things a little bit like more like where I live. In Lexington, Kentucky, it's a bit more accurate. Doesn't mean it's good, but it's accurate to sort of an American place, even though we're using a European thing, but that's fun. There we go. So let's go ahead, and this will have pretty good coverage. Covered. This could probably use a little thing, so we'll put the Ghostbusters place in here. I used to have the Ghostbusters thing in this, actually, and it was pretty fantastic when I did. There was one place this worked for a second there, I saw. Oh, right there. Okay, that works. That'll be fun. Alright, so this will be good for everything else, so I think we'll be okay with that. And we can go ahead and start filling this in with whatever we see fit, I guess. Which, all of this, I think, you know, I don't want to build off the roundabout, but all of this could be a good bit of offices. This could become a lot of commercial. And we're just using high density because it feels right to do right now. And we'll pop it even up here. And might as well just go ahead and do it all because it's lighting up, so I think it's good. Alright. That seems like it's, you know, sort of it's filled in an area, it's filled in a gap that kind of looked funny. So that makes me happy. I'll be filling in this area and this, and we'll build some stuff out here as well. Because I'm really just trying to, you know, pack it in to a degree. This seems to still be okay, which is great to see. Everything traffic-wise, I've not really had traffic issues yet, which is pretty nice. You know, because usually when I'm at this point, there's severe traffic issues. But I think with these kind of builds and, you know, trying to put them off at different spots, I think it's just been a lot better. And I feel like I understand it a little bit better. Maybe not perfectly, obviously, but definitely better than I previously did. So I'm pretty content with that. So one thing I might do here, I'm tempted to go ahead and upgrade this. Okay, so I can't do that, which is a bit annoying, actually. I was hoping to upgrade it, but I mean, I could just move it and make it upgrade. Maybe if I put it on this side, it'll upgrade. But then the pollution's closer. Blah, 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 blah. Because I was thinking about making a big one all the way through, but maybe I'll just make it a small road all the way through, because it won't hurt. I don't think. So maybe something like, you can come off here, and here, and maybe we'll do like a train station. I was kind of hoping to get it there, but it's a bit funny. I don't think any of this out here is residential, but that is up there. Maybe right there. This is residential, but maybe it won't hurt them because it's public transport. Maybe they won't mind to build the noise. I mean, just kind of... Well, it's a little bit awkward. There we go, that's pretty good. And out to here. Beautiful. And that's already connected up to power, which is even better than I was thinking it was going to be. And then we'll do this. Because what we'll do is we'll just build some other stuff around this. And we could, I guess, also put in the cargo hub there. But I think I'll do it off here so it has like an easy way on and off and not having to mess with going through the city and all that. I think that would be a little bit more ideal. Hopefully. We'll see, though. But let's go ahead and... I guess we could add some bit more in here. Like this, perhaps. There we go. And then maybe like right here. Sure. Just kind of, again, embracing the funkiness, I guess, is like the... It's probably the sort of motto for what I'm doing recently. Okay, that's a little bit weird, but that's fine, whatever. It'll do. And we'll go ahead and make sure that we're covered on these bits, because I know a few bits might be a little bit out. So around here, I don't think it'll hurt to have this as office. Like, I know they won't be like the most pleased people in the world, but it's also not the worst in the world. So maybe something like that, just to make sure that there's no pollution issues there. I mean, that someone's going to be offended by, essentially. We could put this on around here, so have some high density commercial. I don't think I'm going to put any residential over here, but I'm going to make some ways where they can connect over, so they're more enticed to come over here for this stuff. But I think, again, this is going to be mostly just some offices. I think this will be like an office district. No, like, specialization or anything, but just generally, you know, their own thing. So, something like that, and that would be good. And we might make a couple of roads here that can maybe do an up and under. There we go. Did that connect, or did that just... Yeah, that stayed in the ground. Great. Let's, okay, so too steep. Oh, I see. If I do this and then up. That's a funky one underground, but it's gonna work, I'm sure. There we go. That's gonna be a crowded one, I bet. But we'll see. So it's a way over, so we'll see if that helps any. And, we'll just let that build in. I think it'll take a little bit because we have a bit of a thing where, you know, we're kind of mellowed out. Oh, here's some trains coming in. Hopefully we'll get some people actually using it here in the near future. Looks like we just got our first some first visitors, which is good. And then next we could maybe yeah, I mean, everyone needs a bit of schooling here, don't they? I mean, I could just give them their own high school, really. I think the availability isn't really there anyways. Yeah. Let's go ahead and just give them their own. I don't think it's going to hurt anybody. And we need one up over here somewhere. Just got to find where I have room for it at this point. Right here works, but it's going to be taking out something. I don't know what it is. Oh, is it just the houses? Yeah, I think it's just housing. Maybe a bit of fences or something. Don't know exactly what it was, but it's there nonetheless, and they get to watch an amusement park while they're in school, which is, I'm sure, nice. Government offices. What is all this? Is this... Okay, that's residential. Don't really like this as a residential area now. I think it's a bit dumb. Or at least low density. I don't think it needs to be low density. I think that's just bad placement now. And I know we're already losing people and all that, but I'm just going to make it worse and take away like 400 people. If not more. There we go. And then make the rest of that basically that. So there we are. Make them nice and unhappy for a bit, but hopefully be able to get some more in. We're disconnected right now. But I think that'll build in quick enough, which... Don't know where it disconnected from. I guess, oh, because there's no housing there. That's fine. We could put in something here. Skate park is a no-go. Tennis court's a no-go. Basketball court's same size. Nope. Nope. Need something small. Wow. I don't know if there's anything smaller than that, actually, so I don't think that's going to work. That's definitely not going to work. Oh, wait. Oh, shoreline required. Thought it was working there for a moment. Maybe that'll work. Will that connect up? No. Elementary school? Will anything fit here? Not police station. You're not sure why not. We'll just have a police station randomly there. There we go. That'll do the job, I guess, for now. Is this low density as well? It is. I mean, it's even low density residential or commercial as well. I'll probably just end up scrapping this and making it something else in the future, but we'll leave it be right now. This is filling in pretty good. Do I have all of this? Yeah. Okay. So it all has availability, which is good. We're back to gaining more people because everyone wants the high density stuff now, it seems. We could go ahead and, like I said, go ahead and might as well just do this now. Bite the bullet and get it over with. There we go. And then we can redesign it to be better here. So we'll make it something a lot better, and I think this is going to disconnect this from the power grid, yeah. Which for now, we'll just do this, because I know this will take a little bit longer for me. And we'll get this sorted. So let's figure out the best way to do so, I guess. So right now, the roads is mostly bicycle lanes. That's fine. This is just a supermarket. There we go. And a crematorium. Okay, that's fine. And this is a residence where they don't want to move out yet. There we go. Alright. So we could go ahead and, you know, beef this up with normal stuff, but we could also make this something special, perhaps, because it's a pretty good space. It's kind of far away from stuff to make, you know, the noise be okay. Ooh, this could be pretty cool. Maybe something like this, where we come up above. We can take that out. and then kind of like a sports arena on the water, which could be pretty fun. Oh, it's the Gherkin. I've not been in it, but I've been like pretty much outside. It is huge, but amazing. That looks like the cathedral a bit in York, to be honest, which it may be based off of, I don't know. But that's really funny. Department store, is it supposed to be like Harrods? It might be. Cinema. If you guys don't know if you've not watched my series before and not known me before, my wife is from England, so I spent a fair few, almost a year over there, living over there, so I get excited when I see stuff that I've seen in real life in games, because before I went over there, I'd never traveled at all, so it's still pretty amazing to me, and I enjoy it a lot. I get good enjoyment out of knowing that I've seen something that's in a game now, because I never got that before. But the Gherkin's pretty cool. That could be something fun to put in eventually. Could be something fun to put in now right there, actually. Is this, okay, so it's a corner shop and stuff. That was actually a perfect fit, and that's like kind of a cool spot. So we definitely need to make this an IT district, because we need the big buildings. That is a definite, and I think this is going to be our leisure area as well. So let's go ahead and do just that. We will make this our, should we make it leisure or tourism? I guess leisure is better, isn't it? Activities, more private nightlife. Or maybe, because this is like hotels and stuff. Let's do that. We'll try that and see how it goes. And then we'll do the IT cluster to make it, you know, bulky and everything too. There won't be any residential there, but I think we'll probably take away this and pop in this. I think that's going to be how it is. Because we'll make suburbs, it's just they're going to be in a different spot. Suburbs will stay here, of course. Oh, didn't mean to do that. I think suburbs will definitely stay over here. I don't think this is going to become a downtown anytime soon. It's all about this side, and this will, you know, this will stay as like a little mid-towny. I know it's not mid-town, but you know, like a little, what I would consider a mid-town, and this can be like its own little sector too, but this will be the like amazing bit, hopefully. I'm just gonna take a drink of water, so apologies for a second here. That's better. My throat was getting really dry from talking. One thing I probably could do, this is definitely going to not be good enough. That is going to be for certain, but I'm not going to change this. I'm going to make something else over here that can go to this bit straight on. And then I think that's going to fix exactly what I want. So I don't think it's going to be an issue. So we'll leave it like that for now. So let's go ahead and zone this area. We're going to have this as a good bit of commercial. And to get our IT cluster as well, we'll be doing a lot of that. We can do like all of this area, because these are going to be some big buildings. I definitely want it beside this, because I want this to look big. So something like that. And then in between here, we'll have this, and then maybe this little bit as commercial or office as well. And that'll be good, and that should start building up very quickly, because the demand is there. My voice just, like, my tongue made a squeaking sound. I'm not even sure that's possible. But there we go. That's what we wanted. Massive towers, like, right beside of it. So that's really cool. Obviously, these can't quite compete, but they're definitely a lot taller than usual. And this is probably, if I remember, this is pretty accurate to a degree. You know, London doesn't really have, like, they have massive buildings, but not every single one is a massive building, if that makes sense. There's a lot of ones that are more like, I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of these. I guess that's the best way to say it, but this reminds me more of, like, being in, like, Brighton or something like that. Well, Brighton's a bit more posh, really. I mean, these are posh, but you know what I mean. But yeah, I'd say this is a lot of, like, London to a degree. I feel like this is more generic European than it is England, though. So yeah, that should be looking pretty good. That's pretty fun looking already, actually. I'm excited for that. So let's see what we want to do here. So if I did a clover leaf, what would that look like? Let me pull it out and see what we could look on that. So we could have two going straight and going that way. That'd be perfect. Okay, we have our idea here. So we'll do this and then we'll be ending the video because it's getting a little bit long now. I've been recording for a while and I'm trying not to overdo the videos too much in length, so we won't go too much longer, but we will go ahead and do that right there would be perfect. This will actually get a rejig, so I'm sure that'll make some people happy at being a little bit farther away. So let's go ahead and do just that by, oh, that was not what I wanted. Thought I had the curve tool on. So we can do like that. Bring this onto here. Start coming on up. And like so. And we'll just fix that because obviously it's got a bit of a funky curve. There we are. This will transition to here, which we could, I wonder if we could get by having this just as a 2-lane all the way through. I don't think that's a problem if I just do this. Oh, okay, we're fine. So what was, yeah, I'm not even sure what the problem was there. So there we go. I'm just going to see what happens there. I don't know if that's going to hurt anything or not, but obviously I can upgrade it with the same sort of thing that I just did, so it should be just fine. So there we are. We can do that and sort of straighten it out a little bit. And obviously going to need a way off of here as well. Maybe we will move the school. We'll move it over to here. And then maybe make this just a giant roundabout. We'll make it into here, because I think that's pretty reasonable. And we can come in here, maybe have it do this. Nope. We'll get there eventually. Something like, it's a bit funky, but it'll work. What? Okay, then we'll have to do it like that. There we go. It's not the most beautiful thing in the world, but I'll make it work. I have ideas how to maybe fill this in and make it not look so dumb. Then we could switch to this, pull that over for now. So that'll be away from when they're coming this way if they want to just do that and go over too. So that should work. They'll obviously mostly take that way. But let's see what that does. I'm curious. And this is the intersection, which is not going to be ideal. You do not want an intersection right after a roundabout, but we'll see what happens. We'll see how much it builds up, because I don't know how much traffic will truly be coming into that bit. A lot of them might still opt for this, depending on which side they're trying to get to. But I think this might actually become the more popular one, hilariously. I like how more people are taking, like, doing this instead of going through here and going this way, which is dividing traffic actually pretty well. So yeah, it's not the worst thing in the world. I'm not complaining. Trying to think if this is going to, I mean, this is definitely going to become a problem, but I'm thinking if I should fix it now or wait until later. I don't really want to like roundabout, you know, instantly. I mean, it might be alright, honestly. As long as I got enough, or have enough other places for them to get off, I don't think it's going to be a problem. And this is already lined up ever so slightly, so we'll see if that works. Hopefully it does. If not, don't know whose dumb idea that was. No. But, yeah, that's going to be it for now. I'm going to actually record a video right after this because I want to be able to have another one for while I'm gone. But thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will talk to you guys in the next episode of City Skylines Parklife. We'll continue with the expansion. We'll actually try to build some more parks. We'll do a zoo very shortly. We might do that next episode, actually. So expect tomorrow we'll be doing a zoo, and that'll be really fun. And then we'll do a nature reserve if we have time as well, and if not, we'll be doing that once I get back from visiting my parents and all that good stuff. But thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and goodbye. Hey, thank you for watching. I'm Zanitor, and please like, comment, and subscribe. That will help me out very much, and I hope to see you guys here again. Goodbye.